The first homicide in Washington, D.C. was Kalia Rainey. She's a 22-year-old who just happened to get shot because two people in white vehicles were shooting at each other. They're involved in a high-speed chase and shooting at each other just off of Alabama Avenue. They're going to find Kalia Rainey just off of Wheeler Road, which was several blocks away from where she had been shot. So 22-year-old Kalia Rainey is the first person who was shot and murdered in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, January 3rd, 2021. That would be 3 days just prior to the white woman, the white MAGA woman, the 20 or 30-year-old white MAGA woman who just got killed. And she got killed by the Capitol Police or by one of the other MAGA people. And so they need to be, they need to be arrested, and they need to go through the criminal justice system. Now you have, you have Jacob Blake, you also have Nora. So I want to compare and contrast the just four, homicides, three other homicides that Jacob Blake, just recently the police officers, they were not charged in the case. They shot Jacob Blake 7 times in the back. 7 times Jacob Blake got it in the back. And then Kalia Rainey, I don't know where she got shot, but Nora, she's going to get shot in the neck. Nora, January 29th, 2017, Nora is an 8-year-old girl in Yemen who got killed by a U.S. drone strike, and she got shot in the neck, and she suffered for hours. This was part of a raid on Yalka. And the people who killed Nora, they weren't charged, and nobody was held to account. For Jacob Blake, for Kalia Rainey, for Nora, nobody got any justice. They were murdered in cold blood. Kalia Rainey didn't deserve to die. Nora didn't deserve to die. They were perfect victims. What could an 8-year-old American girl in Yemen do to any one of us that could have, that would have deserved something like that? The last words that Nora said was, "Don't cry, Mama. I'm fine." So the last words of Nora was she was concerned about her mother's sadness and her mother's tears and not about her own fate. So Kalia Rainey, her mother saw her daughter get shot, and then she just stopped moving. Could you imagine that, being a mother, watching your daughter get shot just because some bullshit, 2 motherfuckers just kept fighting, and then all of a sudden an innocent bystander got killed? So the people that killed Nora got away with it. The people that killed Kalia Rainey seemingly have gotten away with it so far. It happened 3 days ago, but that's 48 hours, right? Jacob Blake, the people that killed Jacob Blake got away with it. They didn't even get charged. They didn't get ticketed. They didn't get fined. They didn't get a warning. And so Jacob Blake wasn't a perfect victim, but he had a knife, and they called a domestic violence thing on him. But he was walking away from the police. He didn't lunge at the police. He was reaching inside of his car. They tried to get a hold of him. They tried to tase him, but he was still moving. And so one of the cops thought it was a good fucking idea just to, fucking blow Jacob Blake away, just blast him in the back. And Jacob Blake lived, actually, so he's paralyzed. I believe Jacob Blake is still alive. Amazingly, shot 7 times in the back and still, alive. But no charges were filed. So for Nora, nobody got a warning, nobody got a ticket, nobody got any charges. For Kalia Rainey, nobody got arrested. So no justice for any of these folks. So for the white MAGA lady, I want her to get justice. I want this to go to a jury trial. And I want the people that shot her to be put up, and let's hear their explanation. Let's hear what the hell happened. In the movie, 2010 movie, True Grit, you had the dude, the Big Lebowski, the dude. He was a sheriff, and he took the stand. He had to shoot a man, and the prosecutor asked him a whole bunch of tough questions. Why'd you shoot the man? Was it a personal vendetta? Yeah, right. This is a family feud from a long time ago. It was a personal, you got money. You made money off this thing. And then Jeff Bridges, he's calm, cool. He's the dude, right? He stays calm, cool, collected all the time. So when the prosecutor asked him all the tough questions, he's like, well, the guy turned over there, and I thought he did that, and I turned that way. I shot him, and that's why, I had to do what I did. And he answered all those tough questions. And then after that process, we know that the sheriff isn't a cold-blooded killer. We know that not only is the sheriff exonerated, but he's the hero we elected him to be. But that's if you're a good cop. If you're a true blue good person with morals and ethics, and you have character and values, and you got a conscience. If you're a good cop and you got a conscience and you believe in the criminal justice system of which you are a part of, then why would you be afraid of the criminal justice system? Volunteer to get arrested. You'll get bailed out on your own recognizance and just have to answer some damn questions in front of a jury. And if the jury thinks that you're the hero that you purport to be, then you'll, be exonerated, and now everybody knows for sure you're a hero. Is there probable cause? If you find a dead body, you come up on a scene and there's a dead body, you don't think there's probable cause? There's probable cause. Arrest that motherfucker and find out what the hell happened. But for some reason, if you're a police officer, you get away with that shit. So it's the thin blue line. It's totalitarian, fucking tyrannical fucking bullshit. It's a rocket docket slaughterhouse that's just designed to fuck over the people that hurt the cops and the friends of the cops, but not the general public. The general public do not get any, it's probably different in different pockets. I would assume upper wealthy areas probably get police protection, but poor areas, the cops don't give a flying fuck. Cops don't give a flying fuck. So, yeah, this is all about the shot heard around the world. People are going to go after Boebert, but, freedom of speech, I don't know. She called it. She said today was 1776, and now this, lady's going to be martyred. And I don't know if it's martyred for a good cause, because they were trying to coup d'etat a fraudulent liar. Donald's lied 50,000 times for 2 months. He's lied about this, election being a fraud, and it's fucking bullshit. He's a fucking psycho, and it's fucking bullshit. It's time this shit stops. It's time this shit stops. So they got to file shit, treason, impeachment. They got to just kick the bastard out today, tomorrow. Kick that motherfucker out. Impeach that bastard right fucking now. This is an attack on America. This is bullshit. The cops underestimated the threat, so they can be blamed, but also the MAGA crowd can be blamed too. And this is a shot heard around the world. Everybody's watching America. Everybody. And what was the plan? What was the goddamn plan? Just storm the Capitol and then bam, Donald Trump is going to be the emperor? They were going to fuck up a lot of shit. They were going to be like the British in the War of 1812. They were going to burn it all down. So I hope for the best. I expect the worst. I would like to see the MAGA lady get some justice. Whoever shot and killed her, they should not have shot and killed her. Let a jury decide. Let a jury decide. Maybe the person, did crowd control, shot at the wall, just thinking nothing would happen, and then it shot her in the neck. That seems to be the most likely explanation of what happened, with that Capitol shooting. But if that was a police officer that did it, put him on the stand and let's hear him explain why he did what he did. And if he did what he thought he was supposed to do, I bet you a jury would be sympathetic. You killed a lady. We're not just going to pretend you didn't. You got to go through the criminal justice system too. And I bet you that'll reform the criminal justice system. What? You got to put a cop on? Well, shit. I guess we better be fair now. Anyways, let's try to be nicer to each other. Peace.